Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Brother Kadal for Yahweh. Shalom, 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 shalom. Brother Kadal for Yahweh. First, I'm started by giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Yahweh Kakash. All praises to the Heavenly Father, who the word even called God. His one and true name is Yahweh. In the name of his only God's Son, who the word even called Jesus Christ. His one and true name is Yahweh Shah. Spirit, double honors to the elder apostle, elder bishop, so great millstone, serve you well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom. All right. All right. So we're going to get straight into it. All right. I just wanted to go into a little history. All right. I just wanted to go into a little history, that we're coming back into those times where the oppressors are trying to change things, just like during the time of Daniel. And that you Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Hispanics, and American Seminole Indians need to be measuring that time diligently and need to be praying and hoping that your light be not in inner. All right. It's something real quick. I just second as is 9. And let's start at verse. Let's start at verse. I'm gonna start at verse 6. I'm gonna bring out a few things. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed. Right? So it's some of the hopeful elect gonna be able to escape by what they believe, right? And by their works and their actions, right? It says, but mainly by their faith. It says, verse 8, shall be preserved, it's a hopeful elect still, from the said pearls, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. The Lord sanctified the elect for him from the beginning, man. And the elect is always going to be delivered. All right, Lord willing, we probably elect number. Right to escape the things that's getting ready to come upon this place, man. It's going to be a lot of stuff to get ready to come upon this place, man. Just like in the time of the Greek Empire on our people, man. Our people had to either get down with the Lord or go against them, man. Right? It says, then shall they be in pitiful case, which shall now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment. But such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. You Israelites to get rich and go against the Lord, right? Get in the Lord's face every day you get a chance, right? Y'all don't know what's gonna happen. One of y'all that something bad is gonna happen, man. Right? These oppressors understand the heathens is gonna come in as blood. Esau Edom is. It's in the top oppressor of the world. Right? He's gonna come in and he's gonna receive of you already seen he's changing up laws and stuff. He's gonna come in just like during the time with Daniel, man. He's about to he about to I gotta say the Lord gonna really use this devil to test people faith, man. For better words. Let's keep going. It says, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. But you Israelites despise the law, statutes, and commandments. They Lord God pearls, tribulations, and all type of stuff for you, man. It says, the same must know it after death by pain, and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, who the world is and for whom the world is created. So the Lord's telling you gonna save the righteous. Are you telling you gonna save the righteous like during the time of Daniel in the lion's den, during the time of the, Elijah against those wicked Baal worshippers, right? It's certain things the Lord manifests and show himself to this realm while he's destroying stuff, man. Right? He's gonna show his power through certain signs, effects, right? The wonders and miracles. Right. So I wanted to get into a little history with that, you know what I'm saying? Just like our people going have to show with faith and endure in these times, our people show faith and endure in the time of the Maccabees. Also, it's a lot of our people going straight. All right, so I want to let's get into this stuff. So this is during the time of the Greek Empire, right? Around the revolt was probably around 160, late 160 BCE, where the Jews, the Israelites rose up with Matthias against uh, race, the Greek Empire, Greek ways. Uh, this is chapter one. This is First Maccabees chapter one, and it happened after the Alexander, the son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Hittim, had smitten Darius, king of Persia, on Persians and Medes, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece, and made many wars and won many strong holds, and slew the kings of the earth, and went through to the ends of the earth, and took spoils of many nations. Right. So if you read, you go into my other whole conversation with them, when you see me in a green garment with a blue head wrap on, like head wrap, leg. I go into that Alexander the Great, right, the son of Philip, was trained up by Aristotle and stuff, right, a philosopher, right, and he and they considered him to be a god because he was during the time he was born, he had a certain prophecy that he was supposed to fulfill. Right, he was supposed to fulfill that prophecy of being that leopard, those the wings, leopard with the three heads and those four wings, man. Right, that's when he was synonymous to be part of the Lord's prophecy, man. Right. And went through to the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, so much that the earth was quiet before him. Whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up. He was lifted up to be proud. And he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributaries of him. And after these things he fell sick, perceived that he should die. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. And his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after that, and after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. So this is why, just like during the time of the flood, all the evils that was multiplied during when these wicked rulers were reigning, right? And also during the time where the Israelites had wicked children, right? During the Lord, um, for better words, how can I say it? He always devised a plan to always again save a remnant, or save a group, a cluster of grace during whatever traumatic tragedy that was going on. The Lord always made sure he had these very zealous and faithful Israelites. Right? And that's why we telling you Israelites, these so-called Negroes, these Spanish and American Semitic Indians, to get yourself together. We got to come back into those times. We're seeing those times and those doors opening. or where the Lord's going to open up all hell. Right? And if you Israelites ain't on the same page, you'll be caught out there and left behind. For better words, when I say left behind, I ain't talking about no, left behind movie, Christian movie, man. I'm like, you be caught out there in the story. Let's keep going. And there came out of them a wicked root, Antioch, Antiochus, surname Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been in hostage at Rome, and he reigned in 137 years of the kingdom of the Greeks. So during the time of the Greek Empire, a lot of things is going on during the time of the Greek Empire, especially after Alexander the Great died. You had Alexander the Great trying to bring in a new world order, trying to make everybody under one banner of a religion or one banner of worship, idol worship, for better words. It says, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men. Just like even now, it's in these days we're seeing wicked Israelites, man. Right? Just like in the time of the Greek Empire, wicked Israelites went out to worship the heathen, what the heathen worship, to be as the heathen. Right? Just like during the time of Yahweh Shah. In the New Testament, in the book of Romans, Romans 1 goes into that. The Lord gave them up to foul affections and stuff. Basically, let them be sodomites, let them be the things that they heart or mind desired, for better words, so that he can eventually cut them off and destroy them. Right? Or let them be caught out there during a famine or during the temple destruction, etc., etc. And Lord willing, this to make sense. That um it says, in those days when they're out of Israel, wicked men who persuaded many, yeah, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. Like during the time of Moses, where Jake was fishing, complaining, murmuring. I'm gonna get a precept on murmuring. I'm gonna bring out two precepts. Lord deliver us, and Jake being ungrateful. All give me 1 second, y'all. All right, let's get on Deuteronomy 2. Like it, let me get it. That's like it. All right, it's not what I want. All right, in Exodus. All right, all right, these the same people I was just saying, the same ones doing all the complaining and stuff. It's like that. It's stuff. All right, just to get to Exodus 32, it says, but let's start at verse 1. And when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron and said unto him, Up, make us powers, which shall go before us, whereas for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him. I mean, they don't know what would become of Moses. Right? They thought he had died or something. It doesn't Aaron said unto them, Break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives, of your sons, and of your daughters, and bring them unto me. And all the people break off the golden earrings which were in the ears and brought them unto Aaron. He received them at their hand, fashioned it with a graven tool, after he had made it a molten calf. And they said, These be thy powers, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And when Aaron saw it, he built an altar before it. And Aaron made proclamation, said, Tomorrow is a feast to the Lord Yahweh. And and they rose up early on the morrow and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings to the people. And the people sat down to eat and to drink and rose up to play. So these are the same, like just like during this time when the leaders are as leaders around, they being wicked, they influence Jake. They influence Jake to do wicked, evil things. It was like during the time of Maccabees, yeah, wicked Israelite men influencing Jake to do wicked things, to be like the heathen. It's like Aaron and the Israelites during the time of Moses, right? When Moses was going to get the lost commandments, you had them worshiping the golden calf. You had them following after wicked customs. And Jeremiah chapter 10 says, follow not the way of the heathen, be not dismayed by signs that are in the mind. Right? So the Lord was always telling us how we ought to be. Always set up leaders to tell us how we ought to be. Right? Let's keep going. Verse 7, Exodus 13:7. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, go get thee down, for thy people, which thou broughtest out of the land of Egypt, have corrupted themselves. They have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten calf and have worshipped it, and have sacrificed thereunto, and said, These be thy powers, O Israel, which have brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. So these same stiff-necked people are going to be the same ones get the judgment. Going to be the same ones have to deal with their harsh treatment. The Lord's going to bring on this round. Like whether it be starvation, whether it be disease, pestilence, whether it be the military, whether it be the MOTB or any type of vexation the Lord got going on for this round. Start to really put this place up, man, to the ground. Right? There's verse 10. Now therefore let me alone, that my wrath may wax hot against them, and that I may consume them, and I will make of thee a great nation. And Moses brought the Lord Yahweh his power. And Moses besought the Lord Yahweh his power, and said, Lord Yahweh, why do thy wrath wax hot against thy people, which thou hast brought forth out of the land of Egypt with great power and with a mighty hand? Wherefore should the Egyptians speak and say, for mischief did he bring them out, to slay them in the mountains, turn them from the face of the earth. Turn from thy fierce wrath, repent of this evil against our people. So what's coming, just like the Lord was angry with us during the time of Moses, but that's what's coming again. This time it ain't gonna be no one to talk to him about that wrath, and you don't let it be kindled. Hey, the Lord finna run through Jake, man. All right, finna run through Jake like Jake football, jiu-jitsu tournament or something, man. Getting all the medals, man. When I say that, I'm not saying it in a good way, man. He's gonna run through Jake. He's gonna really show Jake the Israelites that he is star power. He's gonna show this realm and you heathens as well that he is the power of the Israelites. All right. This is verse 13. Remember Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, thy servants, to whom thou sworest by thy own self, and says unto them, I will multiply your seed as the stars of heaven, and all this land that I have spoken of will I give to your seed. They shall inherit it forever. The Lord Yahweh repented of the evil which he thought to do unto his people. The Lord ain't going, what he got planned for his people now, he ain't about to take it back. Then was there, and why is that? Because our mama is that spot for blemishes unto our feast unto the Lord. At the time of the Seleucid Empire, at the time of the Maccabees, mistakes like that, there were spots and blemishes unto our feast of the Lord, which is wicked Israelites. This Jude on one, the verse. All right, start verse 11. Woe unto them that, for they have gone in the way of Cain, and ran greedily after the error of Balaam for reward and perished in the gainsaying of poor. These are spots in your feet for charity. When they feast with you, feed themselves without fear. Clouds they are without water, carried about a wind, trees whose fruit wither without fruit, twice dead, plucked up by the roots. Raging waves of the sea, foaming out of their own shame. Wandering stars to whom is reserved the blackness of darkness forever. So the Lord is telling us that He shall know them about our fruits. All right. He shall know the Israelites about our fruits. You should know that pushing to be part of them. They're wicked. Go back to the Apocrypha. I just want to get that. Like that. Give me. Let's get First Maccabees 1 and verse 12. So this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward hearing that they went to the king who gave them license to do after the orders of the heathen. Upon they built a place of exile at Jerusalem, according to the customs of the heathen. So that's following the ways of the heathen. It's like, verse 15, and made themselves uncircumcised and did what? And made themselves uncircumcised and forsook the holy covenant and joined themselves to the heathen and were sold to do mischief. Right? That's why we keep telling you it's like, man, if you don't get it now, man, you're gonna be the same thing gonna happen to you. You're gonna be sold into your flesh by the Lord, and you're gonna be sold to mischief, or be sent to mischief, for better words. Or like they like, no, no, push you out the way. But the same thing that happened during this time, we seen it happen now. It's like during the time of Daniel, the Roman Empire. We see these laws getting established that are morally not innocent, not innocent at all. So one thing, right? Verse 20. After that, Antiochus in Egypt, he returned again in the 140 and third year and went up against Israel and Jerusalem with a great multitude and entered proudly into the sanctuary and took away the golden altar and the candlestick of light and all the vessels thereof, and the table of the shewbread and the corn vessels and the vials, and the censers of gold, and the veil and the crowns. So he's going to um, oppressors going messing up things of ours at a time of hardship and trouble. Right? Now let's go down. I want to jump down to get to a point. But this is what's gonna happen when this new world order kick in. This is what the you Israelites gonna be doing. If they already seen the fast trend, they already want to agree with it. It already says to get on First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse. Let's start at verse 38. And so much that the inhabitants of Jerusalem fled because of them, whereupon the cities was made an habitation of strangers and became strange to those that were born in her. So, right, became strangers. And her own children left her. Her sanctuary was laid waste like a wilderness. Her feasts were turned into mourning, her Sabbaths into reproach, her honor into contempt. As had been her glory, so was her dishonor increased, and her excellency was turned into mourning. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, like during the time of Alexander the Greek in the Greek Empire. All right. Well, during the time of the Greek Empire, Slakia. He was on, or the time of his reign, Slakia, let me say that. The time of Alexander the Greek's reign, he wanted the one world situation going on. I like the time of the book of Genesis, Tower of Babel, right? One world order, right? Uh, Verse 42. Everyone should leave his laws, so all the heathen agreed, according to the commandments of the king. Yet many also of the Israelites assented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. So a lot of Israelites again got this truth, y'all gonna consent to this realm. That's why the scripture saying in Romans 12, be not conformed to this realm, transformed by the renewing of your mind. Like the you Israelites ain't getting transformed to this truth holy word, like when we caught after. And it says, and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts, that they should also leave their children uncircumcised. We use these symptoms of that now with our parents being Hellenized still, not one of the version of truth or just being Hellenized. We see certain things that they did growing up, might have turned custom over here, right? So, I don't want to battle too much. But after this, right, but we still seeing our people in that just talk to the mind. That's fine. That's why when Paul was going to the Israelite foreigners who thought themselves to be Gentile, but they was Israelites, he had to let them know, like, hey, we fell away from the Lord, right? And we letting you same Israelites know that during these empires and captivity, it's good to stay strong. And how about you not try not fall away? Because if you fall away, you have to deal with things like this, right? It says the bit of the Shabbat, trying to benefit, but having to be subject to evil things. Right? It says, and pollute the sanctuary and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels, idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts, that they should also leave their children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable with all manner of unclean and profanation. Right? And we saying that with the Christmas, right? In the name of Jesus Christ, we saying the John is coming up, a Roman deity. Right? They got two faces, right? Which supposed to mean renewal, new beginnings. Which we know Jake ain't about to do nothing new. Jake about to do the same stuff that they do all the time, right? Worship pagans, idols, right? So let's keep going. To the end that they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. Right then, that we go on. We're supposed to forget the law because we're in captivity, but you we here to tell you Israelites, don't forget the law. It says forget not the Lord. Right? The Lord has shown us many miracles and wonders and signs. Right? He even delivered us. So, and during this time of this empire was during the time of again 160 BC, 160 BCE. It was called, it's one thing, the Seleucid Empire. I wanted to get into a little bit within some dictionary. That's on Seleucids, a dynasty of rulers of the kingdom of Syria, including Babylonia, Bactria, Persia, Syria, and part of Asia Minor, descended from Seleucid first general Alexander the Great. It lasted from 130 to 64 BC. But the Romans took it over. One of them, Antiochus Epiphanes, precipitated the Maccabean War by trying forcefully to Hellenize the Jews. So they tried forcefully. It's coming a time where Jake's gonna get tried forcefully again to be Hellenized, to be one with the heathens. A lot of Jake gonna fall and a lot of Jake not. So this is really for the ones not known, but if you searching for the Lord, hey, subscribe to Great Millstone. Right? The elders of Great Millstone, like the camps of Great Millstone. Uh, to understand what's coming and not being a party spirit, but being a humble, contrite spirit. Let's keep going. All right, we got verse 50. And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. So this was coming. It says, he that endures to the end, same should be saved. And then it's things that's to come in the book of Matthew 24. Right? So it says also in Matthew 24, pray that your fight be not in winter. Right? Meaning pray that these things that our people had to endure during the time of the Greek Empire and the Roman Empire, hey, that we don't have to endure during the winter or during our hardship or Yahweh Shemashai. That it might be a little lighter and easier on us, man. But we know the Lord got something coming that ain't gonna be ever seen upon the face of this earth, man. So it's time now to get ready, man. Like, get yourself ready so you don't have to get ready. This verse 51. In the self same manner, wrote he to his whole kingdom, and appointed overseers over all the people, commanding the cities of Judah to sacrifice city by city. Then many of the people were gathered unto them, to wit, everyone that forsook the law, and so they committed evils in the land, and drove the Israelites into secret places, even wheresoever they could flee for secure. Right? So that not only was our people against us, that our people was picked up with the heathen against us. So you Israelites out there, you believe in the truth. Again, in the truth, sincere, humble. Here are these warnings, man. It's coming to a time frame where it says your friends gonna betray you, your family gonna betray you. They're gonna send you up to the synagogues, right, to be killed. Right. Hey, man, this it's real. It's real out here, man. It's not a game, man. Right. If you don't understand the time that we're living in, it's like the time of Greek Empire. The time of each one of our captivities, our people, we had rebellious people doing the customs of those captivities we in, man. So guess what? If this gonna be the last captivity, the Lord got some of his hat, man. Got some of his sleeve, man. It's gonna be far more exceeding than the time of the Seleucid Empire, during the time of the Maccabean period. All right. You're gonna have some far more that exceeds that, man. Right? So we gotta be on point. What is to make sense? We don't want to be them Israelites that wasn't ready, and then we gotta try to get ready at the last minute. We want to be already ready, right? And we want to be against the moral immorality of this place and of our 2/3 of our people. Let's get second Maccabees. Second Maccabees, chapter 4. Yeah, let's go to verse. Let's go to verse 7. But after the death of Seleucus, when Antiochus called Epiphanes, took the kingdom, Jason, the brother of Onias, labored underhand to be high priest, promising unto the king by intercession 330 score talents of silver, and of another revenue 80 talents. Besides this, he promised to assign 150 more if he might have a license to send him up a place for exercise and for the training of youth and the passions of the heathen. It's like our you Israelites training our heathen, training y'all children to be heathen by worshiping, doing the Christmas, doing the Easter egg, doing the birthdays. Our people did this. And they starved, they died, right? They didn't get delivered by the Lord when these things hit the fan, man. Stuff hit the fan, they got left alone. They got left by themselves after the trial like a towel rack, man. They didn't stick to Yahweh Shema Shai, being stiff-necked children, and stupid children. Like Jeremiah 4:22. People are started children, man. Stupid. If I'm not mistaken, in Jeremiah 4:22. Says, for the and to write them of Jerusalem by the name of Antioch, right? Um, which when the king had granted and had gotten into his hand the rule, he will withdraw his own nation to the weakest fashion. See that? Wicked men bringing the people to the rest of the heathen. So I just wanted to bring out that during this time of the Seleucid Empire, our people, in that Greek Empire, our people was doing wicked things, right? But the Lord said to the old elect, measure out the time diligently, right? Right, and be ready, right? For the time that we see is coming to pass. Be diligent that these things are not wasn't just for warning, but it was for us to prepare ourselves. Right? You might have to, they might have to, might have to end up being brought in front of a judge or jury or something. You might have to, you might have to end up facing food safety problem, dealing with the lawful and unclean food, you know, and you might have to face MOCB, you might have to face the martial law. We don't know. All through power and spirit, Yahweh Shemal Shah, that he give us the strength and endure that when these trials and tribulations, these obstacles do come, and he give us the strength to conquer over them, man. Right? You know, so this is really just a part two to sit down earlier, dealing with civil war is going right along with civil war. We have these customs and these scenarios that's going to happen, and all these things are going to be brought out. Um, and you so-called Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latino, Hispanics, and American Seminole Indians during y'all hardest trial for the Lord, time of the MOTB. This is really just a video for be diligent, be prepared. Always be prepared in the spirit of Yahweh, shot. With that, all I love, I know Yahweh, shot, double honors to the elder apostle, elder bishop, so great must on school well. He's blessed for that. Brother get dog about Yahweh. Shalom, Barakim, love, Yashala, Sipaka, Walam, Allah, Squana, Wubas, Yakin, Shalom, 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 Shalom,